Hey guys, Jehuty here with another Tekken 7 video, and today we're looking at Yoshimitsu. So this video is going to contain all of Yoshimitsu's Season 4 changes, plus the new change from the 4.1 update. So first up, let's start up with his new move. So during his Kincho stance, he can now execute forward 1. This is a new low sweep with massive range. Comes out at 23 frames, does 20 damage, and leaves Yoshimitsu at +3. On counter hit, it does 24 damage and grants Yoshimitsu a knockdown on the opponent. So he's at a massive advantage. And of course on block, it's -13, and some characters will be able to punish more, some punish less on that. But then the other thing with this move is that it's also cancelable. So if you're executing the move and you press down during it, Yoshimitsu can cancel it into a crouch. So this move is definitely a good addition for Yoshimitsu, very versatile indeed. So the next new move is more of a pseudo new move. So the thing is now Yoshimitsu can flash out of Kincho stance, of course by pressing 1+4 during Kincho stance. What you need to know here is that the timing is a bit more strict than it is normally when he's using it out of the stance, so keep that in mind. Now we come to the change from the 4.10 update. So the thing is that with Yoshimitsu's Rage Drive, the up back 1+4, the flash with the extended time, what could be the case sometimes is that if a character had a quick combo, the second hit, after successfully stopping the first hit, the second hit would still connect with Yoshimitsu and would hit him out of it, not allowing him to follow up with a combo of his own. So this is more of a fix, so now things should be more consistent. So now let's look at the rest of the changes in Season 4 in chronological order. First up we have during Kincho stance 1-1. So what they've done here is that this is now a natural combo. What that means is that when the first hit connects, the second and third hit are also guaranteed automatically. That's definitely a nice buff. Then we have down 2, down 1. So what they've done here is that the last hit, when it connects as a counter hit, it grants Yoshimitsu a full combo. Before it used to just spike the opponent, now it grants a full combo. And that's a massive buff, especially because sometimes people get caught off guard and press buttons after the first 2 hits. Then we have during flee up forward. So this is more of a fix. In certain scenarios, an opponent's low attack would still connect with this, despite this actually being the ultimate low crush stance. Yeah, so this should now be more consistent. Then we have down back 1, so not the extension, just the down back 1. So first up, they've increased the damage. It used to do 16 damage, now it does 17 damage. What they've also done is made the move more consistent, so that some of that Season 4 goodness, reduced the strength of the pushback and made the move easier to land. And then on counter, they've also changed a couple of stuff. First things first, what's now the case is they've changed the behavior of the opponent, so now the opponent is forced into crouch on counter hit. And the other thing is that they've changed the frames on counter hit. So it used to be neutral at 0, now it's +7, so that's a massive buff to the move. The next change goes to back 1-1-1-1-1, and what they've done here is they've buffed the damage. The first hit used to be 5, then the second hit 8, then 8, then 5, 5, 5. Now it's been buffed to the first hit having 8, then 9, then 10, 12, 14, 16. So that gives a total of 69. That's quite a buff there. The next move isn't really in the command list, so you can do it outside of the back 1-1 spins by just pressing back 3 or back 4. And what they've done with these evasion spins is that they recover 2 frames faster, so that's another buff for Yoshimitsu. Then we have up forward 1, and they've changed the advantage on block. It used to be -6, it's now slightly better at -4. So next move in line is forward 2, and then from the front, when you're hitting the opponent from the front, pressing 2 again in the moment of impact. And that's been buffed from 15 to 20 damage. Yeah, the next move is forward, neutral, down, down, forward 2. And what they've done here is buffed the overall frames. So on a regular hit, this used to be +5, it's now +6. And then on counter hit, Yoshimitsu recovers 1 frame faster than before. And then the other change too is of course on block. And the block advantage used to be -14, so quite punishable. So it's now a bit less punishable at -13. Next in line we have While Rising 2, and this is more of a fix. So what used to happen is that sometimes the opponent's attack, if the move whiffed, would register as a back attack before Yoshimitsu was actually back turned. So not when he does the extension, just the While Rising 2. So this should be fixed for sure. 2+3 is the next in line for changes. So what he does here is he switches to no sword stance, and this recovers 3 frames faster, but it also recovers 3 frames faster when he's in no sword stance and presses the same button combination to get into sword stance. So that's overall buffs to his transitions. Then out of the stance itself, we have Flash by executing 1+4 out of the stance, and this used to be -16. It's still launch punishable at -15. However, now that the window is smaller, there's less margin for error if you want to launch punish it. So the last change is actually a fix. So when you're in crouch, so down and down forward, and you try inputting 1+2, instead of getting either the Kincho stance by pressing down and 1+2 or down forward 1+2 with the sweep, the low unblockable sweep, you would instead get down back 1+2, which is the stance which Bad Breath comes out of. So this should now be fixed. That about does it for all of Yoshimitsu's Season 4 changes. Overall, I think he's been buffed quite a bit. Not too crazy like other characters, but he's definitely been buffed, and he's also more consistent. So if you liked the video, leave a like. Definitely also check the Jehuty Gaming channel out for more changelogs and other guides relating to Tekken. Consider subscribing and sharing this video because that helps me. And this is your boy Jehuty, and I'll see you on the next one.